It's a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Castle Lager Soccer Stars of the Year Awards dinner. What a phenomenal season 2024, Barry, it has been.
Certainly a phenomenal season 2024 was. In a year where there were lots of ups and downs, there were lots of ups and downs on the league table, league position for the teams in the Premier League as well. After match day 1, Simba Bota was on top. After match day 34, Simba Bota was on top.
And later, of course, we will be celebrating our champions. But before we even get there, I think it's worth recognizing a maiden title for Simba Bota, the first of its kind to go to Shamva. Let's put our hands together for Simba Bota. But before we should begin, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you all to stand to your feet for the singing of our national anthem.
And ladies and gentlemen, to sing the national anthem of the Republic of Zimbabwe, one of Zimbabwe's best, Tammy Moyo.
the Zambezi to Limpopo, may our leaders be exemplary, and may the Almighty protect and bless our land.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our award-winning artist, Tammy Moyo, with a stirring rendition of our national anthem. We kindly invite you to take your seats.
You know what, Mike? That rendition of the national anthem was so good, we could literally go home after that and we would be
Done.
fine.
Job done. Job done.
Job
Season
done.
over. We go home.
Sorted.
But there's still the main business of the day. And of course, the main business of the day is celebrating the finest footballers in the land. Those that made us dream, those that entertained, those, of course, that wrote the headlines on our back pages and, of course, made the news in our different media circles. They are those players that have been selected as the 11 best footballers in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League, and we are about to meet them.
We're about to meet them indeed, and fittingly, Michael, 5 of those 11 are from the champions who wrote the headlines on the back pages of the press, who were the lead stories on sports bulletins. That is Simba Bota.
Well, the best place to start is perhaps with their tallest player, and perhaps one of the tallest players in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Ishe Anesu Mauchi from Simba Bota.
Ishane Sumauchi from Simba Bota, closely followed by the top goal scorer for season 2024 from Highlanders Football Club, Linoth Chukua.
"17 goals scored by Lionel Chukua of Highlanders, Yiboso. Joining him from the champions, a past winner, and this evening looking to make a little bit of history for himself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Run for moments, not least of all, a beautiful free kick at Rufaro Stadium against Caps United, and Caps United losing that game at the very death of that game, courtesy of Walter.
I don't think the Honorable Farai Jere appreciates you mentioning that.
Knows Muruira.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man they call Zizou. We normally see him a lot more animated. You know, always singing, always jovial, especially when he's been in national team colors. But nazindampa warning. Ndigati Murwiraka. Gangoita msikanzi wachete ndokupruna. He knows what that means. Walter also knows what that means. Wale adede topruna munuka. Yeah, he's going to be at his best behavior today, and that is God knows Burwira. And also joining him from Makepe Kepe, Kingsley Mureremba.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kingsley Mureremba, fantastic factor of Caps United this season. And on the field of play, he was hard to miss because he would always wear those white tights under his shorts, the long tights. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we have confirmed he's wearing them tonight under his pants. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, let's receive a player who was turning out for the Amakosi in South Africa. Kaiser Chiefs opted to come back home and represent Yada. Ladies and gentlemen, Kama Billiard.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kama Billiards. Let's put our hands together for the man they call Gaucho. And we've been crying out, for players that put bums on seats. And I'm sure we can all agree that Kama Billiard is one such player, a player that puts bums on seats. No matter where he was playing, there was always that interest as to Kama was coming to town. And I can also say, Barry, he's another one who wears those tights. Match in, match out.
Has he got them on tonight?
I can neither confirm
nor deny.
nor deny that he's got his tights in there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from Dimbare. Hans Siana Inayochi Dimbare. Siana Inayo Dimbare. Their vice captain, Emmanuel Jalai.
Ladies and gentlemen, the vice captain of Dynamos, and on that right side, it's hard to watch any Dynamos game and not recognize or realize that Emmanuel Jalai is on the field, fittingly one of our star 11 this evening.
And he finishes the season with a hat trick, because Agati big Rechibuku Super Cup, Lovazoti big Ra President, Nasarguti big Rekaso, soccer star.
And he could get a fourth. He could be our soccer star of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, now welcome a man from Simba Bota who played and turned out for them in Division 1. He went up into the Premier League with them and commanded a starting 11 shirt from their first game in the Premier League last season. This season, he picked up from where he left off, and fittingly, he's one of the star 11 for 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Webster Tafa.
Webster Tafa of Simba Bota. I mean, there are very few of us who begrudge his moment, of course, in the limelight. What a phenomenal player from Division 1. And it's important to note that he featured in all 34 games that Simba Bota played this season. Certainly one of their driving forces as they won the title. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, from Hobulawayo, let's welcome Donovan Bernard of Chicken Inn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Bernard from Chicken Inn, their first choice goalkeeper. Fantastic season and one of the more consistent performers in our league. Ladies and gentlemen, from Simba Bota, Blessing Moyo.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the Goalkeeper blessing Sasha Moyo of Simba Bota. He's been here before in different colors, in a different shade of green, that of FC Platinum. But of course, this year, he'll be looking perhaps to go one better and be recognized as the top player in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. He's the fourth player from Simba Bota tonight. The fifth is none other than their target man. The man who, of course, will be thinking, I saw the Pushkas nominees that were released a few days ago, and I'm a tad unlucky that no one from Zimbabwe could have just thought to send my entry. We're talking about a man who scored that spectacular overhead kick. It's none other than Timon Machope of Simba Bota. And Ava Petsama Sports, instead of one, instead of two, he's got three girls to lead him in. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Timon Machope.
You know, Mike, they always say that strikers are greedy. I believe it now.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. I was going to ask, and I thought, well, today is a nice family sort of event. You know, not the sort of questions that we usually ask on ZFM Sports. So we'll keep those to the radio show and not to this rather auspicious occasion. But ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's put our hands together for the 11 finest footballers in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. They're the reason why we've gathered here today, the reason why we gather to celebrate our football.
They are indeed, and later on we'll be able to find out who are the top three footballers out of this group of 11. Of course, it'll be the second runner-up, first runner-up, and of course the soccer star of the year for 2024.
Well, talk about season 2024. Let's take you down memory lane with the season highlights of what was a phenomenal season. Like Barry said, it began with Simba Bota on top, and it ended with Simba Bota as champions after match day 34. Ladies and gentlemen, season 2024 in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. What an exciting season. All the thrills, all the spills, all the goals, the heartache, the tears, the cheers, all captured over the course of the season. And selecting the 11 best players in the land is a very difficult task. You know, every time the soccer stars are announced, we get to hear the debate. It gets quite frantic on social media. Who should have been amongst the 11? Who shouldn't have been amongst the 11? How was this player selected? How was this player not selected? But of course, that process is an important one. And to talk us through that, we are pleased to have the convener of Selectors amongst us, and he's going to give us an address. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the convener of Selectors, Mr. Lawrence Moyo.
I'm waiting for those guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor to welcome you to this award ceremony in my capacity as the convener of Selectors. I represent what is called a panel of experts who act as custodians of excellence in sports journalism and the driving force behind the Castle Soccer Stars of the Year process. The role of the panel of experts extends beyond the nomination and voting processes, and the responsibility of these experts includes influencing the standards of sports journalism and professionalism within and beyond newsrooms. These experts account for 60% of the eligible voters for the Soccer Stars, and we are talking of 54 out of the 90 people who participate in this voting process. And these are from various newsrooms across media in the country. When we look at this year, the process, which includes the Player of the Month, there was an impressive percentage in terms of participation compared to previous years. And I think on average, the success rate was about 95.5%, which is one of the highest in the history of this process. That's and to underline this, 72% of the reporters who were voting had a 100% voting rate. 11 of them missed just 1 month out of 11, and then there were the 67%. There are 3 who missed 3 months, and their reasons were deemed valid when we looked at what they presented as excuses for not participating. But overall, the participation underlines serious dedication and commitment by both the panel of experts and also the coordination by multimedia. And then when we look at the voting day, everything went well, and I think it was by far the most efficient process in recent years. The entire voting process concluded in record time. So credit goes to the voters themselves, that is the journalists, the coaches, and the captains. And also the credit goes to the Delta IT and all the teams that were on duty on the day. They made everything flow. As we celebrate the achievements of the respective winners today, I would also want to take this opportunity to congratulate Mr. Norman Matemera and his team, or the Zimbabwe Referees Committee, for working so hard to introduce more female referees for the Premier Soccer League matches. Having an all-female team for the game between Rentals and Chicken Inn at Trufaro on the final weekend of the season was a great achievement, and we hope you have more female referees handling PSO matches next year. And now my challenge is actually, let's have an all-female referees team for the Islanders versus Dynamos at Baba Fields. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because while the referees are achieving success in promoting females, the opposite is happening in our newsrooms. Because for this year's process, there were only 3 female journalists, which is 3% of the people who took part. And I'm challenging colleagues in the media and our bosses out there, we need to attend to this, because it's not just the football. When you go to netball again, it would be the male journalists who are there. Female football again is the female journalists. So it's something that's worrying and that needs attention. Finally, I would like to congratulate ZIFA. I see it's highly represented today. I'm congratulating you for a peaceful end to the year. And also the qualification of the Warriors for to the 2025 AFCON finals. And I think a lot of us will agree that the normalization part of your assignment has been visible lately. And I would say, well done, and keep it up for the remaining weeks that you have. And finally, to those seeking office next month, good luck. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the convener of selectors, Mr. Lawrence Moyo. Come on, we can do a lot better than that. Magu uchira unge muneshara. Chikafu chiriko, chakawanda zvachose. So one more time, ladies and gentlemen, they did a phenomenal job. Let's put our hands together for the convener of selectors. I thought, Larry, thank you so much for recognizing the association, but I think we really need to have you take a look. Chairman, please stand up and let them see what you're wearing. We're pleased to have the chairman of ZIFA, Mr. Lincoln Mutasa. Let's recognize him this evening. We also have Ms. Rose Mugadza as well of the Normalization Committee. Welcome. And the lady I love to call the Madam SG, the CEO of the Zimbabwe Football Association, Yvonne Manwa. Thank you. And we also have the coach that led the Warriors to Morocco 2025, the German Michael Nies. Michael, could you stand up, give everyone a wave? What a phenomenal job that he did in such little time to guide Zimbabwe to its 6th appearance at the Africa Cup of Nations.
It really is phenomenal, and also kudos to the coach, because the Castle Premier Soccer League well represented in every single selection throughout the AFCON qualifiers. There were at least 7 to 9 players that were from the domestic league. So kudos to you, coach, for recognizing the Castle Premier Soccer League, many of whom are seated amongst
I was going to say that, Kama Billiard, Gordnos Murira, Walter Musa, Sona, all those players, you know, at one time, Timon Machope, all of course featuring in the various squads that were called up by Michael Nee. So great representation coming out of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, our next moment is for us to hear from the league. And none better to tell us from the perspective of the league than the leader of the league, and that is the chairman of the Premier Soccer League. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the Honorable Farai Jere to come and give the PSL remarks.
The Director of Ceremonies, the Guest of Honor, Zim Papers Group Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Tapio Mandimutsira, Minister of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture representatives, SRC Acting Director General, Mr. Sebastian Garikai, SRC Directors and Management here present, ZIFA Normalization Committee Chairman, Mr. Lincoln Mtasa, ZIFA Normalization Committee members here present, ZIFA Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Yvonne Manwa, Delta Beverages Marketing Director, Mr. Irima Mzorewa, Delta Beverages General Management Committee, Delta Beverages Executive and Management, Premier Soccer League Board of Governors, Premier Soccer League CEO, Mr. Kenneth Ndebele, PSL clubs representatives, conveners and selectors of the Castle Premier Soccer League Awards, members of the football fraternity, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you all. Tonight, we come here together to honor the incredible talent, passion and determination that have defined the 2024 Castle Lager Premier Soccer season. It is a night to celebrate our exceptional soccer stars and reflect on what has truly been an outstanding season for football in Zimbabwe. To our soccer stars finalists, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you all. Your talent, effort, and commitment have lit up our stadiums, inspired your peers, and thrilled the fans. Tonight's recognition is a testament to the brilliance you bring to the game of football. I would like to give special recognition to Simba Bota FC for extraordinary achievements this season, winning the Premier Soccer League title for the first time in the club's history is no small feat. Simba Bota FC not only clinched the title but also became the first team from National and Central to do so. Congratulations on this well-deserved victory. We have written a new inspiring chapter in our league's history. We must also applaud the Dynamos Football Club for their remarkable triumph in the Chibuku Super Cup. To win the trophy for a second consecutive year speaks volumes about the quality and consistency of your team. Congratulations on defending your title in such impressive fashion. To me, this was one of the best finals which we have ever seen. The crowd, the ambience, the environment, and everything. Well done to Castle Lager Chibuku. Thank you very much for bringing that feeling to the stadium and the fans. Our league continues to grow in competitiveness, as evidenced by the thrilling championship race and the remarkable performances we witnessed throughout the season. Special recognition must go to Linoth Chikua of Highlanders Football Club, who emerged as the top goal scorer with an impressive 17 goals, an improvement from last season's 13 goals. We eagerly anticipate even more goals and thrilling moments in the seasons to come. In addition to our field successes, we have also witnessed the increased social engagement throughout the year. We are delighted that we have managed to interact with our fans and stakeholders more effectively, creating stronger connections and enhancing the visibility of our league. We look forward to even greater interactions and thrilling actions in the season to come. We are also immensely proud to our contribution to national football. The Warriors' qualification for the Africa Cup of Nations was a moment of national pride, and we congratulate the PSO players who were part of the squad that played a key role in making this dream a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, for a country which was coming out of a ban, 2-year ban, to have more than 6-7 players contributing into the national team and qualifying for Morocco with 2 matches to go, we need to give a round of applause to the quality of our league. Our league is of top quality. You guys, you did us proud. We are proud of you. We are proud of the governors. We are proud of the companies who are running our footballs, keeping the rules of the Premier Soccer League running even during the most difficult times. I salute you as your chairperson. None of these achievements would have been possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Delta Beverages, our all-weather friends. At one point during the COVID period, I thought there was nothing for you to sponsor, but you were there. You inspired us. You gave us a reason to compete, and we made our league very strong. All what we are talking of, all these players, it is because we have got something to play for. We have got a sponsor. We are being backed by Delta Beverages. Thank you so much. On behalf of the Premier Soccer League, I express our deepest gratitude to Delta Beverages, whose long-standing partnership has been the cornerstone of our league's success. Your commitment has not only sustained our league, but has also fueled its growth and development over the years. I think this is going to be very good news to Delta Beverages. For the first time since the Premier Soccer League was started, the workshops which we are having with you, we managed to purchase our first piece of land, 1.4 hectares, where we are going to put our offices, which is going to also incorporate the ladies, women football, the pitch, the offices. It's going to be a state of the art, thanks to Delta Beverages. We always move with you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the PSL governors for their dedication and effort in securing this tent. You did very well, the committees. The milestones not only represent our collective commitment to the growth of our league, but also provides us with a platform where we can host such important events in the future. Your hard work and vision are truly appreciated. At this juncture, let me also invite members of the fourth state. Delta Beverage is our sponsors. I know Kenny, my CEO, will be writing you letters of invitation, and the normalization committee as well. SRC, all the stakeholders, on the 19th of this month will be unveiling our piece of land, which is going to appear in our balance sheet for the first time. So you are all invited for such a grand occasion. To the Zimbabwe Football Association and the government of Zimbabwe through the Sports and Recreational Commission and the Ministry of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture, your support has been invaluable throughout the season. Thank you very much, Chairman. Under your leadership, we qualified for the 6th time. Success in football is measured by the achievements, not our emotions or what we expect. You did very well. Throughout your journey, we qualified through your leadership. Thank you so much. I would like to thank our loyal fans. You emerge and drive the teams that make every match day unforgettable. To the clubs, players, and technical teams, your hard work is the foundation of the league's success. To the media, your efforts in telling our stories and connecting the game with the nation are greatly appreciated. You gave us a feeling of being in it when we were watching those videos. They were properly captured. You took us back to the league. Thank you very much for the wonderful job. I know you always do a great job when you're in your private places, trying to make us happy. Congratulations once again to all the awards winners as we celebrate the success of 2024. Let us look forward to 2025 with renewed hope and determination. Together we can continue to grow our league and cement Zimbabwe's place as a powerhouse in African football. I know I had come to a point where I wanted to thank you, but these were my last remarks. But let me also take this opportunity. This might be my last time to be standing here. I'm now vying for the ZIFA presidency. I've decided to go up. I think I've done very well for the Premier Soccer League. I've done very well. Stability, keeping the sponsorship of Delta Beverages intact, together. Thank you very much. As I start my new journey to be the ZIFA president. Thank you all for being part of this journey. I wish you happy holidays and prosperous new year. Enjoy the evening, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Premier Soccer League, Honorable Farai Jere. Another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the chairman.
Ayo ngatompere chairman maokozwe. Andikana uri mu-election unongotorowo mukana wawanawo kuti ungoita sei umbopusha agenda ndozvangoitika kava. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, running through some of the key highlights, some of the key milestones coming out of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League from an administrative side. And Barry, for me, the highlight was when he definitely mentioned Delta Beverages as an all-weather friend to sport. But I would go even further and say when you take a look at the sporting landscape across Zimbabwe, Delta Beverages is arguably the biggest friend to sport in our nation.
It certainly is. And a big round of applause for Delta Beverages as they continue to support sport and not just football in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, fittingly, at this point, would like to call upon the marketing director of Delta Beverages, and that is Mr. Irimai Muzorewa, to come and share the sponsor's remarks.
I'm not a politician and I'm not campaigning for any position at ZIFA. I thought I'll just get that out the way. Huh? No, I'm good. To our guest of honor, the Chief Marketing Officer for Zim Papers Group, Mr. Tapio Madimbutsira, Delta Corporation Chairman, CEO, and Group Management Committee. Mr. Garikai, I did see him earlier. To the Chairman of the ZIFA Normalization Committee, my Sekuru, Mr. Mtasa. The ZIFA CEO, Yvonne Manwa, Normalization Committee members present, the PSL Board Chairman, Honorable Farai Jere, MP, and potential to the PSL Board of Governors, to the CEO, Mr. Ndebele, Delta Beverages executives and management present, to the PSL club leadership, club representatives, league officials, and members of the footballing fraternity, I also just want to recognize representatives of PSL club sponsors in the house. To our esteemed soccer stars and your families, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good evening and warm. It was hot early on in the day, but I think it's warm enough now. Warm welcome to the Casalaga Premier Soccer League Soccer Star of the Year Awards for the 2024 season. Tonight we gather and celebrate the extraordinary talent, dedication and passion that define our beautiful game. I would like to congratulate, of course, Simba Bota on their maiden Casalaga Premier League Championship, but also Dynamo's Football Club for clinching the Chibuku Super Cup for a second year in a row. That game was certainly a nail-biting finish to the end and a lovely penalty shootout as well. This has certainly set up what I believe is going to be a cracker of a Casalaga Challenge Cup next year. And I'm sure that the whole of Shamba is going to descend on Harare, or potentially the whole of Harare is going to descend on Shamba, whichever way that goes. But we're certainly looking forward to it. This year has been a remarkable journey filled with unforgettable moments, fierce competition, outstanding performances, as well as moments of sadness as we did lose a few footballing luminaries this year. Each of the players this year has shown immense skill, determination, sportsmanship, and has certainly made this season an eventful one. To the coaches, managers, support staff, your tireless efforts behind the scene have not gone unnoticed. You certainly have nurtured and guided your players, helping them to reach their full potential. And your commitment to excellence certainly has been the backbone of the success of many clubs this season. To the fans, despite the harsh economic environment, your unwavering support and enthusiasm have been the heartbeat of the league. Whether you're cheering from the stands or following from afar, your passion continues to fuel the game of soccer. And we thank you for that. Not forgetting the role that the media plays in taking the game to the people. Your contributions are certainly acknowledged, and we do ask that you continue to support the game and take the game to the people. Tonight we honor the best of the best. I didn't think it was champagne popping time, but anyway. Clearly. Tonight we honor the best of the best. The Soccer Star of the Year Award is not just a recognition of individual brilliance, but a testament to the hard work, perseverance, and teamwork that each nominee embodies. The 11 players have inspired us with exceptional performances, and they do represent the pinnacle of the sport. As we celebrate their achievements, let's always look forward to the future. The talent that we have witnessed this season, as well as the talent that has been promoted into the top flight, must give us hope and encouragement for what lies ahead next year. Together, every stakeholder must do their part to continue to elevate the standard of football in Zimbabwe and inspire the next generation of stars and supporters. I am encouraged that discussions around the rehabilitation of stadia as well as construction of stadia is gathering momentum. I think a few weeks ago I was with the Ministry of Local Government, the Mayor of Harare, and a couple of other stakeholders having these deliberations. So it is encouraging that things are beginning to happen. And I think from Dr. Mtuli's budget presentation, funds have been allocated towards this. So it is my hope that these plans do come to fruition. It is important that this is happening because it has been, a bit of a sad scenario where we have to witness what is supposed to be home games being played on foreign soil, and especially for those teams that did qualify for the continental tournaments through our sponsorships. I think this has pretty much denied all of us the right to watch our local teams play at home. I do believe that in addition to the issue around infrastructure, obviously the quality of our officiating has been on the spotlight on a few occasions. And I do understand that as the next ZIFA leadership comes into office, that this is something that will certainly be looked at, and we are keenly awaiting to see what happens as a result. Just speaking to the standard of refereeing, I would like to commend the lady who was refereeing at the Chibugu Super Cup final for her resolute stance in the face of what seemed to be certain people wanting to have their own way with that penalty ball. But I think that is certainly the kind of thing and the kind of resolute and honesty that we expect of our referees. In closing, just wanted to congratulate the teams once again, as well as the nominees for tonight, for your dedication and passion to the game, and may you continue to shine and inspire all of us. I would like to wish all of you a pleasant festive season, as well as a happy new year. And to all of you who will be enjoying Delta Beverages' finest tonight, over the season, festive season, as well as always, to please do so responsibly. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the Marketing Director at Delta Beverages, Mr. Irimai Muzoreo, who are going to invite our guest of honor.
I'm sorry I messed that up. I would like to introduce our guest of honor today. Just a bit of a background. Tapua Mandumutsira and I were varsity classmates, 1997 to 2001 at Africa University. We both started our careers in the Coca-Cola system at Mtare Bottling. We both left at the same time and joined what was then United Bottlers, and then I joined National Breweries, although I left after 2 weeks. But Tapua stayed on, and he is currently the Group Chief Marketing Officer for the Zim Papers Group. And the reason why I invited him today is obviously just to shed some spotlight on the importance that the media certainly does play, in developing the game of soccer, but I think sport in general. And I think a lot of the new things that are beginning to happen in that media space certainly need to be heralded a little bit more. And we do hope that, as we head into the future, that we will see more investment by all of our media houses, everybody participating. And I think, as Larry did mention, I think there would be a call for us to have a few more ladies in the newsrooms. So this is the reason why I invited Mr. Mandumutsira.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's very difficult to speak after great people have spoken, especially those who are aspiring. I shan't mention names, but it is very difficult. The directors of ceremonies, Delta Corporation Chair, CEO Group Management, my friend Irimai, the Marketing Director for Delta Beverages, Minister of Sports Reps, SRA Board Chairperson, Mr. Mlochwa, SRC Acting Director General, who is here, ZIFA Normalization Committee Chair. Apparently, it's not Irimai Sekuru alone. He is also my Sekuru and my Chief. The Premier Soccer League Chair, Honorable Farai Jere. I shan't comment any further. Premier Soccer League Board of Governors, Premier Soccer League CEO, Mr. Ndebele. I've seen you, we've had several meetings with him. Chairperson of Conveners of the Selectors, Mr. Lawrence Moyo. Delta Beverages Executives and Management, PSL Club Leadership, representatives of the PSL Club sponsors, our esteemed soccer stars and your beloved families who are here, and all those beloved members from where I come from, the media, ladies and gentlemen. This is not an ordinary Soccer Stars of the Year ceremony, and we should all feel privileged that we are part of this historic event tonight. Celebrating Zimbabwe's soccer stars is a wonderful way to honor the talent and dedication of these superb athletes. 55 years ago, the Soccer Stars of the Year Gala was held, and George Shire, widely acknowledged as the greatest of all time when it comes to our footballers, fittingly won the award in 1969. He would go on to win it 5 times in his career, and it's unfortunate that he can't be with us tonight because he's now late. I ask, let us just take a moment to remember all our footballers, stars, administrators who are late, and in a minute of silence, recognize the massive role they played in the development of the game. May I please take our heads bow for a few seconds to recognize that talent that has gone. Continue. It's a testament of the enduring greatness of this award that it has lasted this long, and we have to thank Delta Beverages for ensuring that it remains the ultimate award of excellence that a Zimbabwean footballer can win. Peter Ngovu, Moses Chunga, George Rollo, David Mandigora, Ephraim Chawanda, Agent Sao, Ernest Kamba, Mesit Sibanda are all iconic names in our football, and they are all past winners of this prestigious award. As mentioned by Irimai, media plays a critical role in uplifting sports. And I'll take a bit of liberty to explain what we are doing at Zim Papers to try and fulfill this role. At Zim Papers, we've been working with this award since the day, the first night, and the first gala when Shire won, as mentioned earlier. We have an impressive archive of all this history at our Knowledge Center. And all the esteemed guests here are free to visit our offices. You can be taken on a journey into the past which will blow your mind. We are Zimbabwe's football's all-weather friend, like Delta. We were there when the first organized top-flight league was held here in 1962, reporting the games, and we're still here 62 years later on, still reporting the games through our various platforms, newspapers, radio, through Star FM, TV, through ZTN, and today they are broadcasting this special occasion, live on their Facebook, live on the PSL, live on the Delta platforms. As Zim Papers, we've invested over $1 million in equipment, such as outside broadcast vans suitable for all open field productions and cameras to bring the game much closer to the fans. Last year, ZTN, in partnership with SuperSport and the Castle Premier League, hosted a game-changing workshop aimed at making Zimbabwean football globally competitive and self-sustaining. The training encompassed brand and marketing sponsorship and production best practices. The SuperSport CEO, Stan Matthews, took Zimbabwe footballer stakeholders on what needed to be done to bring Zimbabwe's premiership football to the next level. And through ZTN, I suppose all the highlights you were shown there were broadcast on ZTN. I'm pretty sure most of you saw the special edition of the H Metro that was published for the Harare Derby showdown at Rufaro between Caps United and Dynamos. And I think the chair, you can acknowledge what a beauty publication it was, as well as the special edition of the H Metro that was published to celebrate the historic league championship success of Ngezi Platinum Stars last year in December. Our teams are also working to produce another special edition of H Metro to celebrate the historic league championship success of Simba Bota this year. That is our powerful message to the local football community and the companies who are involved in the football ecosystem, such as Delta Beverages, which has been an all-weather friend, that together we can provide real value to our football. This is something that we see in Europe on a weekly basis, the match day program, etc. And at Zim Papers, we've dedicated H Metro to champion this initiative. With partners like Delta Beverages, I strongly believe we can elevate football to another level. The players, clubs, and the various stakeholders in the country should be the biggest beneficiary in all this. Let's work together to ensure that this partnership thrives next year as we celebrate and uplift our own. Tonight, we celebrate the Children's Stars, among many others, who have made significant contributions to both their clubs and the national team. Celebrating their achievements not only honors their hard work, but also inspires future generations of Zimbabwean soccer stars. On behalf of the soccer community, Chairperson, Mr. Fujere, and my Sekuru, the Chair of the Normalization Committee, and the media as a whole, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Delta Beverages through the Castle Lager brand for your generous sponsorship of the Soccer Star Awards. Let's give them a round of applause for that. Your support has been instrumental in recognizing and celebrating the exceptional talent and hard work of these players. Your commitment to promoting excellence in soccer not only motivates our players to strive for greatness, but also inspires young, aspiring players to pursue their dreams. The impact of your sponsorship goes beyond the awards. It fosters a sense of pride and achievement within the country and beyond. Thank you for believing in the power of sports to bring people together and for your unwavering support of the Soccer Stars. With this, I thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much to our guest of honor, Mr. Tapiwa Mandumutsira of Zim Papers. He is the marketing director, the chief marketing officer, group chief marketing officer of Zim Papers. And as you heard, Zim Papers has been there throughout the journey of not only football but sport in Zimbabwe. Indeed, Mike, we lived many of the moments in the top tier of domestic football from the time of the Super League through their flagship title, the Herald.
Absolutely. And of course, to that end, I think it's only fitting that there are members of the Fourth Estate. If you are a member of the media, our media colleagues, we're going to kindly ask you to rise to your feet, because the game that we love so much would be nothing without the media. The heroes that we celebrate, the players that we adore, are nothing without members of the media. So our colleagues who work in the media fraternity, thank you so much for the work that you're putting in, for the stories that you are telling, and of course for the heroes that you are building. We thank you so much. We appreciate you and the work that you are doing. And of course, we just want to encourage, more synergy, as our guest of honor rightly pointed out. Synergies, collaboration is the way to, of course, get our media moving forward to the benefit of our game. Guest of honor, you mentioned the footage that we saw there, and we appreciate it coming from ZTN, but a big round of applause to ZTN, who was able to work with Barkers as well as Columbus to put together some of the visuals that we're seeing here this very evening. Let's put our hands together for that collaborative effort.
Indeed. And Mike, as you can tell, the applause is waning because the reservoirs of energy are spent.
Absolutely. So it gives us great pleasure to announce that it is dinner time. And in that regard, we are, of course, split quite evenly with the red carpet in the middle. We do have 2 serving points, one to my left, the other one is to my right. If you are sitting to the left, you will get your dinner served in that serving point. And then if you are sitting this side, you will get your dinner served that side. We will be served table by table. There will be waiters and waitresses who will come over to your table and usher you to a serving point, starting, of course, with our invited guests and our guest of honor. So please be patient. Your turn will come. There is enough food for everyone.
And ladies and gentlemen, for dinner, our entertainment for the evening, a renowned saxophonist in the country. I have to say that word slowly.
Careful now.
Careful, Barry. He's a renowned saxophonist in Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Sax and the band.
kana uchidao kusiva sendi chikuda tere kana uchidao kusiva sendi chikuda terera maziso ako akanaka nyerenzi zomugobera maziso ako akanaka nyerenzi zomugobera nyerenzi zomugobera taka
this morning, smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. So this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Baby, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. So this is my message to you. I won't worry, singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. I won't worry, singing don't worry, hey, about a thing. I won't worry, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. So this is my message to you. I won't worry, singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. I won't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, about a thing. I won't worry, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Anokubera mabe. Paimandigo. Anokubera mabe. Paimandigo. Anokubera mabe. shauri yangu tuwe, tuweka ulivo, tuwe mambo yangu tuwe, tuwe shauri yangu tuwe, tuweka ulivo.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. If you are yet to have a plate of desserts, please do take advantage of the next few minutes. We are about to resume our program, and we are getting to the business end of this evening's proceedings, which is the awards ceremony. So please make sure you grab yourself a plate of dessert. We will be resuming the program shortly.
Did you hear the news on the radio today? People have agreed to give the love away. I'm going to be there in line. No, no. Politicians have agreed to run around the bank. They'll come down to listen to what the people say. I'm going to be there in line. No, 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 no. Oh, to be bad. To be bad. Children are playing in the streets, loving everyone they meet. Open heart will be the rhythm of the day. Neighbors will greet each other, the sisters and the brothers, even enemies will come to be around. I can't wait to be the line. No, no. I can't wait to be there in line. I no, 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 no. Oh, to be bad. To be bad. If you are ready, feel free to come around. If you are ready, I'm conmigo. Ireli batila. If you are ready, oh, oh, oh. Woo. This part, we can sing along together. Come on. You be what I mean. Clap hands, stomp your feet. You be what I mean. Clap hands, stomp your feet. You be what I mean. Clap hands, stomp your feet. You be what I mean. Clap hands, stomp your feet. One more time. You be what I mean. Clap hands, stomp your feet. You be what I mean. Clap hands, stomp your feet. Do be
round of applause for Jose Sachs and the band.
Inga Majgawani. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's give our entertainment a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now preparing to get into our award ceremony. So I'm going to request that those that are standing and, let's use the polite word, networking, please take your seats. And if you are on the wrong side of the room, like Mr. Steve Vickers, if you could please get back onto the right side of the room.
And those of you who are outside, we kindly invite you back. And once you do get inside the venue, we kindly ask you to take your seats. And ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Mr. Steve Vickers. Yay!
Mukwasha Wedu.
Mukwasha Wedu.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awards ceremony is why we are here. We are, of course, honoring the 11 finest footballers in the land who have demonstrated their skill, dexterity, and their ability to bring it all together, just like Castle.
Yeah, dexterity. You mastered all your English from PE in that sentence. Well done.
I've been practicing that all day.
That line. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, we did talk about the selection process earlier. We did hear from the convener of Selectors, Mr. Lawrence Moyo. And now we would also like to, of course, invite forward onto the stage to symbolically hand over the results that will determine who the award winners are tonight. And to do that, we'd like to invite to the stage the Auditor-in-Chief of this entire process, the selection of the Castle Lager Soccer Stars of the Year, the Auditor-in-Chief, Nkosana Moyo. And there he comes, looking like the former late Finance Minister, Bernard Chizero, with his briefcase in hand.
He's looking like Professor Mtuli Nwe, who is about to announce that chicken and chips is going to be slightly more expensive than it was yesterday.
So thank you so much.
Nkosana, are these the results that came out of the selection process?
Yes, they are.
Was it free, fair,
and credible? Yes.
There we go. That's what we want to hear. So ladies and gentlemen, the symbolic handover. Let's give Nkosana Moyo a round of applause as he returns. Those are the results. And in a couple of minutes, we will start, of course, the award ceremony. But before that, we did talk earlier on about the maiden title that went to Shamva, the first of its kind, to go to Mashonaland Central Province. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is only fitting that we begin our awards ceremony with a tribute to the champions, Simba Bota.
Congratulations to Simba Bota, 2024 Castle Lager Premier Soccer League champions, and to present them with the trophy, the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League trophy, allow us to call upon our guest of honor, Tapiwa Mandumutsira, the Group Chief Marketing Officer at Zim Papers, the Marketing Director of Delta Beverages, Mr. Irumai Muzurewa, and we're going to ask them to be joined by the Chairman of the Normalization Committee of ZIFA, Mr. Lincoln Mutasa, to please come forward and present the trophy. Along with them, Honorable Farai Jere, as the Chairman of the PSL, please come forward.
So ladies and gentlemen, as our presentation party makes its way onto stage, we invite the trophy to come forward. That is, of course, the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League trophy, the one they were playing for over 34 match days, and the one that was bagged by Simba Bota. And would like to call forward to the stage the Simba Bota family, players, administrators. Now is your moment. Ladies and gentlemen, as is fitting the occasion and in the spirit of sportsmanship, we invite everyone to rise to your feet to acknowledge and honor the champions of Zimbabwe football, none other than Simba Bota. Vakataura kuti hanzichi shunhu ndechedu. Mauchi, Walter Mzona, come on guys, come celebrate. This is your moment.
Bistro, come on boys.
Led of course by the chairman Azam Furutsa, he is here. The SG.
The SG Taurai Jani is accompanying them, the players. It's a big family, Simba Bota, and fittingly they're well represented this evening.
So Webster and Walter, if we could just create a bit of space for the ladies to come forward. Ladies, if you could come forward with the trophy. There is space this side, guys, players. Ishanesu, this way.
On the other
Timon,
side.
this side. There's plenty of space. Thank you very much, ladies. We can hand over the trophy to our guest of honor. Let's give the ladies a round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the presentation to our champions, the champions of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League season 2024, Simba Bota.
Handed over to their captain, Walter Musona, who was also instrumental in delivering this trophy to Mashonaland Central, to Shamba, and to Simba Bota specifically.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate our champions. Congratulations to Simba Bota. A season well played, and of course a season well rewarded at the end with the maiden league championship. So it's a big thank you to our presentation party as well as to the Simba Bota family.
You may go ahead and take your seats. I think the paparazzi is done and have got their shots. Thank you very much to our presentation party, and congratulations once again to Simba Bota. Chinu chedu, go Buju go.
But pane chunu wancha nango no swango kuombera kwacho kucelebrata kwacho kwanguri week pane kagodo
pane kagodo kari apa chaipo.
kari apa chaipo aka vari kutadza kumedza. But let's celebrate, guys. It's a historic moment, a historic achievement. And every year we do this, we celebrate the champions. And this season, it's Simba Bota. And it should be a challenge to the other clubs that come season 2025 will be looking to dethrone you and to make sure that we are the ones who are making that walk onto stage to receive the trophy.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, to continue our awards ceremony, we will now present the award for the most disciplined team of the year. And to present that award, we are privileged to call upon our presentation party, and they consist of Lucky Kudzane, who is the Delta Lagers General Manager, Ruimbo Takayendesa, Brand Manager, Castle Lager, and Jethro Huni Zarira Chemi, the Zifa Technical Director.
Let's put our hands together for our presentation party. And this, of course, is for the most disciplined team in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. As we welcome the Technical Director at the Zimbabwe Football Association, Chemi Jethro Huni Zarira. And we bring you the award, and I think it only makes sense with, well, who could it be? But this one I think is one of the simpler ones to guess because it is all statistical, isn't it?
It's all statistical. It is about yellow cards, red cards, disciplinary record of the particular club. And so Lucky Nkunzane is going to announce who the most disciplined team of the year is, as he opens the envelope.
FC Platinum.
The most disciplined
team, ladies and gentlemen, FC Platinum. Hanzi kugona kunengeki kudada. Pure platinum play. If we have a representative from the FC Platinum family, if you could come forward to receive your award, the most disciplined team in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League.
Ladies and gentlemen who are presenting, our paparazzi has asked that we come forward to the football. If we could all please come forward to the football and not stand so close to the screen, it affects the photographs that are being taken. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our presentation party as well as for our winners. The next set of awards, ladies and gentlemen, celebrate the most outstanding match officials in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League for the just ended season. We'll, of course, be looking at the Referee of the Year award. We will start with the second runner-up, and then have the first run-up, and then, of course, the winner of the award. And to present those three awards, would like to invite the General Manager, Delta Sparkling, Roald Baloy, the Managing Director of Barkers, Alex Chishiri, and the Chairman of the Zifa Normalization Committee, Mr. Lincoln Motasa. Let's put our hands together for our presentation party.
As we wait for Oga to take his position, gentlemen, if we could stand over the football. And we will begin with announcement of the second runner-up. Roald, if you could do the honors, please, sir.
Polite Due.
Our second runner-up Referee of the year, ladies and gentlemen, Polite Due.
Polite Due, ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up for the Referee of the Year award. For the first runner-up, we would like to ask you, sir, to announce the winner for the first runner-up. And Alex is a good man, solid Liverpool supporter. You'll never walk alone, Alex.
And the winner is Owen Manenda.
Owen Marenda, the first runner-up for the Referee of the Year. Let's put our hands together for Owen, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations to Owen Manenda, the first runner-up Referee of the Year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will now hear to whom the top gong in refereeing for the year 2024 goes. And for that, I ask Oga to do the necessary.
And the winner is Brighton Chimene.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brighton Chimene, unfortunately unable to be with us this evening. He is away in Egypt for training. And I think that just speaks testament to the level at which he's operating, but would like to invite his wife to come forward to receive the award on his behalf.
Thank you very much to our presentation party. You may go ahead and take your seats.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for our presentation party, as well as for my Chimene, representing her husband well here at the awards ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next award goes to the top goal scorer of the year for 2024. And to present the award, I'd like to call upon Delta Insights Manager, Nakai Mapira, Delta Regional Sales Manager, Julius Chirara, as well as the Chief Executive Officer of the Premier Soccer League, Kennedy Ndebele.
Please, if you could come forward to the football. Please. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, again, this one is one that is not a secret. It is statistical. We already know who it is. And for the announcement, or should I say the confirmation, please come forward.
And the winner is Leonard Chisepe Chikua.
Leonard Chukua of Highlanders, 17 goals this season, winning the Golden Boot Award in 2024. He was absolutely imperious and unerring in front of goal. Congratulations to Leonard Chisepe Chikua. Lyneth, before you leave, thanks very much to our presentation party as they depart. Lyneth, if you could stand center. Lyneth, you're not necessarily a striker in the strictest sense of the word. You played more out wide. Tell us a little bit of what this award means and how you approached this season and went into it and ultimately won the Golden Boot.
Okay, can you carry this for me? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. Okay. Dear God, thank you for taking me this far. This journey is so, I would like to start by thanking Him first. Before anything else, I would like to thank the Islanders Club family. Because for me to be here standing right now in front of you, it's because of them. To my coaches, teammates, thank you because you made this possible. To the team sponsor and everyone behind all our livelihood. Also to thank, it's an honor to be receiving such an award in front of these people. It's a dream come true. Above all, I thank my family for being strong, support system I have. Because you know, this career we go through ups and downs. To my family, thank you. Above all once, I thank the Almighty because without Him, I'm nothing. Be grateful for Him daily. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.
Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Lyneth Shukua of Highlanders Golden Boot winner, the top goal scorer in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. This is the moment I thought I was going to see my good friend Modern Ngwenya jumping up, ululating, celebrating. Huh, Modern?
You're late.
Yiboso. Ezimnyama ngekhanya. Yizo. Hanzi ongafuniyo kayekele. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course.
You're late. Sit down.
You're late. We actually had to get you going, Modern. But congratulations to Lyneth Shukua, of course, top goal scorer in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. The next award recognizes the Coach of the Year in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. And our presentation party for that award would like to invite forward the CEO of the Zimbabwe Football Association, Yvonne Manwa, the acting Director General of the Sports and Recreation Commission, Sebastian Garikai, as well as Delta Beverages Plant Manager, Melusi Mtwazi. Looking sharp, Melusi. And so, ladies and gentlemen, for the Coach of the Year, we invite the CEO of the Zimbabwe Football Association, Ms. Yvonne Manwa, to make the announcement.
The 2024 Coach of the Year goes to Tonderai Frank Ndiraya.
Tonderai Frank Ndiraya, the man they call Stanza, winning his maiden title as a coach and guiding Simba Bota to their maiden title. The first of its kind in Shamba, the first of its kind in Mashonaland Central. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Stanza. And of course, he's coming forward with a card of honor. Wow.
Wow.
Quite unprecedented, this.
Quite unprecedented.
Wow, this is brilliant.
A card of honor.
Absolutely brilliant.
Never seen before. A mark of respect. for a coach whose time has come. Gets a hug from his club chairman and another hug from his club secretary general, Taurai Jani.
Ladies and gentlemen, your coach of the year for season 2024, Tonderai Stanza Ndiraya.
Thank you very much to our presentation party.
Thank you very much for
You
our
may take
presentation
your
party,
leave.
but Coach, do stay with us, Coach. Congratulations, Coach. And just 2 weeks ago at the presentation of the trophy in Kariba, we had an interview. You were very emotional. And I think it spoke volumes of the achievement that you had made, Coach, and it's a big congratulations. And what are some of the outstanding moments that you'll remember from the just ended season as well as from your team, Simba Bota?
Thank you very much. I want to learn from Linoth. All protocol observed. Coaches also learn from players, you know. So yeah, I learned from Lennon. But thank you very much. This is a very big honor for me. And obviously, I would want to thank the coaches and all those who voted for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate. And then, of course, for me to be voted, it's through the efforts of my management at Simba Bota. I'll probably start with the president of the club, Dr. Simbandoro. Thank you so much for the support. And then, of course, Director Brighton Ushendi Baba. Brighton is a director at Simba Bota. Thank you for the support. And then, of course, the board chairman and his board, Billy Sharon, and then the executive committee led by the executive chairman, Isaiah Mfuruta. Thank you so much for all the support. And then in most cases, we forget to thank those who really sweat on the pitch. And I want to thank the players of Simba Bota for the hard work. Of course, for me to be here and for me to receive this accolade is because of their sweat on the pitch. So I want to thank Captain Walter Msona and your troops. Thank you so much for assisting me to get this award. And then, of course, the whole Simba Bota family. It's been a difficult year. Thank you so much for supporting me. And then, of course, it doesn't go without me thanking all the competitors in the league, particularly the coaches. It hasn't been easy. It wasn't easy, you know, for us to win the league as Simba Bota. There was so much competition from the league. Everyone put in so much effort, but of course, in the end, there's always going to be one winner. So yeah, Mike, it's difficult for me to pick on a few difficult moments during the season, but I can say all the teams that we played against gave us a very good run. But in the end, we prospered. So yeah, thank you so much for the support. Just keep on supporting us the way you are doing. Thank you.
Congratulations, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, the Coach of the Year in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League from Simba Bota, Tonderai Ndiraya.
Tonderai Frank Stanza Ndiraya.
I saw that nasty PE handshake.
Yes.
I think I saw him and Sebastian. Where's Sebastian? I spotted correctly, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite terrible.
Just jealousy. All the blue bloods in the house know exactly what that handshake means. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next category, which is the most promising player of the year for 2024. And to present that award, we are privileged to call upon Patience Dingani, the Delta Marketing Manager for Chibuku. Would also like to call upon Desmond Maringwa, the President of the Footballers Union of Zimbabwe, as well as the national team coach for the Zimbabwe senior men's national team, Michael Nees.
And in the words of the president, where kuno? Where kuno ndukumboresa? Please.
On the football, please.
Yeah. Chenda kuno karafas.
On the football, right there. And I would have asked you, Coach, but there's a lady in the building, so we'll get Patience to do the announcement.
Absolutely. We're witness.
The most promising player of the year is Alan Chapinduka.
Congratulations to Alan Chapinduka.
Alan Chapinduka, ladies and gentlemen.
Most promising player of the year. Congratulations indeed. His coach coming and congratulating him. Congratulations, Alan.
Let's give him a round of applause. The coach is there to celebrate, of course, this victory for Tel One Football Club. Omokano Shashangwa. Musadzoka. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our winner and our presentation party. Tunangoti coach waziyo kuti pane my expectations, anditi? Tunakwenda ku Morocco kunowina. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we are celebrating our stars here at the Castle Lager Soccer Stars of the Year Awards for season 2024. We just, of course, celebrated our most promising player of the year, and the next award celebrates our goalkeeper of the year. And of course, to that end, we would like to invite our presentation party, Rumbizai Subanda, Delta Finance Executive. I would like to also call forward Henry Nyoni, Delta Operations Executive, as well as Rosemary Mugadza from the ZIFA Normalization Committee. Rose, what an impressive gown, and I'm going to ask you to stand in the middle and make the announcement.
And the winner, 2024 Goalkeeper of the Year, Bernard Donovan from Chicken Inn.
Bernard Donovan of Chicken Inn, Goalkeeper of the Year in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League Season 2024.
Also one of our 11 finalists. Congratulations to the man they call Dono.
And Zarai Mugaba.
Thank you very much to our presentation party. Dono, if you could stay there. And Dono, give us your reflections and thoughts on season 2024.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really honored to be up here today. It's not an easy thing to be a goalkeeper of the year. We're standing in front of all of you. I would like to thank my teammates. I wouldn't have done it without them. And I would like to thank my coach, Coach Murambadoro. He has been there for me in and out of the pitch. And mostly I would like to thank my family, my mother, because she's the one who has helped me to be here today. Thank you so much.
Bernard Donovan, ladies and gentlemen, Goalkeeper of the Year, season 2024. And of course, he plies his trade with Chicken Inn Football Club in Bulawayo. One more time for Bernard Donovan. Barry, we are now getting into the business end of the awards ceremony. There are just 4 awards left for the evening. The next one, of course, will celebrate the Fans' Choice Award of the Year. Thereafter, we will then, of course, recognize the 3 most outstanding players in the land, headlined by our Soccer Star of the Year. But before we get to those awards, just a reminder of who our 11 Soccer Stars of the Year are, as well as, of course, inviting them to come forward to receive their accolades. And so, ladies and gentlemen, first up, we welcome from Simba Bota, Ishe Anesu Mauchi.
And to present them with their accolades, allow us to call upon the Marketing Director of Delta Beverages, as well as the Chairman of the ZIFA Normalization Committee, Mr. Lincoln Mutasa, Sekuru Nemzukuru, who are going to present our 11 soccer stars with their accolades. Ishe, if you could stand on the football before you receive your accolade from our presentation party.
Kule Nemzukuru.
Kule Nemzukuru.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the first of our soccer stars, Ishe Anesu Mauchi of Simba Bota. Outstanding defender for the champions, putting in, of course, outstanding defensive performances throughout season 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we call them up, you will see that there is a small highlight reel for each of our 11 finalists, just for us to relive the moments that they had during the season. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, from Highlanders Football Club, our top goal scorer and Golden Boot winner for 2024, Linus Chikua.
That, of course, is the Golden Boot winner, Lionel Chikua. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, the captain of the champions, Simba Bota. Let's welcome Walter Musona.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, the captain of Caps United, Makepe Kepe, and that is, God knows, Zizu Murwira.
God knows Murwira, ladies and gentlemen, and joining him also from Makepekepe, Kingsley Mureremba.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up from Yada, Kama Billiards.
From Dynamo's Football Club, their vice captain Emmanuel Jalai. Adona chairman wabanya so uchira zvine mutsindo semunhu akambotambirawo dhimbare so vakati aiwa ndezvemumusha. It's the biggest we've seen you smile this evening, Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, Emmanuel Jalai.
Next up from the champions, Webster Tafa.
I mean, what a phenomenal story, Webster Tafa. I mean, from tussling with the likes of Golden Eagles in Division 1 to possibly facing Al Ahly next season in the Champions League. Phenomenal. I love stories like that. Webster Tafa, ladies and gentlemen. Next up from Chicken Inn, the goalkeeper of the year, Donovan Bernard. Bernard Donovan, ladies and gentlemen. I could see there were a few lost from this table when I mentioned Golden Eagles. They got, well, mambono zvaita one vajere chairman kuti kana wabata microphone unongoona kamukanda kongo kanda so mbichana
unosimbisa vekwako
ndo zvatangoitawo so tikati Golden Eagles aingangoshaiwoka pamasoka stars inongotaurwawo mbichana so.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up from the champions, Simba Bota, blessing Sasha Moyo. Easto.
And finally, the fifth player from Simba Bota, Timon Machope. Time of much over, ladies and gentlemen, and would like to thank our presentation party, the Delta Beverages Marketing Director, Irmai Muzoreo, as well as the Chairman of the ZIFA Normalization Committee, Mr. Lincoln Mutasa. Ansji Kule Nemuzukuru. Would like to invite our soccer stars to just make that step forward. Is that maybe just get a bit closer together? This is the photo opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 11 finalists in the Soccer Star of the Year Awards for 2024. Timon Machope, Simba Bota. Blessing Moyo, Simba Bota. Bernard Donovan of Chicken Inn. Webster Tafa, Simba Bota. Emmanuel Jalai of Dynamos Ainangozi. Yada's Kama Billiard. Kingsley Mureremba of Caps United. Zizu, God knows Murira of Caps United. Walter Musona of Simba Bota. Lionel Chikuo of Highlanders. And the big Ishianesu Mauchi of Simba Bota.
We have just 4 awards left to give, ladies and gentlemen, and they recognize arguably the 4 most outstanding players in our league. The next award is the Fans' Choice Player of the Year 2024. This award selected by the fans themselves, those that thronged our stadia throughout the land, from Nyamunga to Mandava, Sakuba, Rufaro, Barberfields, Balbob Stadium. Those that came to watch the game are those that took to the vote and those that selected this particular award.
And to present our Fans' Choice Award for 2024, allow us to call upon the Delta Marketing Manager for Lagers, Kundai Mawema. She'll be joined by the Chief Executive Officer of the Zimbabwe Olympic Committee, Marlene Gadzirai, as well as the Chief Executive Officer of the Premier Soccer League, Kennedy Ndebele.
Got to go Copa one, isn't it? Take it halfway back. But one of the job bearing does a fake, because he didn't complete the task. But ladies and gentlemen, it is the Fans' Choice Player of the Year 2024.
The Fans' Choice Award goes to Kama Billiard.
The Fans' Choice Award, ladies and gentlemen, Gaucho Kama Billiards of Yada Football Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a player who was turning out in Muzansi for the Amakosi Kaiser Chiefs. He decided to come home and turn out for Yada AFC, and today voted the Fans' Choice Player of the Year for 2024.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the winner of the Fans' Choice Award, Kama Billiard, and of course his family from Yada here to celebrate with him. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Kama Billiards.
Coach Ruziwe, Wellington Pandare, and the rest of the Yada family there to celebrate with their star, Kama Billiard.
And I think it's fair to say, ladies and gentlemen, that the Amakosi Kaiser Chiefs have not been the same since Kama Billiard left. They are like Manchester United now. You know,
ladies and gentlemen, your fans player of the year for 2024, Gaucho Kama Billiard. Your thoughts, please.
Firstly, I want to thank God for still being able to be here tonight to celebrating all achievements that everyone is about to win tonight, and those that have already got there. Congratulations, my brother, for being top goal scorer. You really pushed us, and it was an amazing run. And yeah, all protocols observed. I think, it's a great feeling to be able to be with everyone in the room tonight. For some of us, it's already an achievement. We thank God to be on the list of great players and great coaches and everyone who is in the room tonight. We just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's been behind and supporting us and supporting the game. Yeah, it has been not easy, but we're here tonight to celebrate all achievements. So thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kama Billiard Gaucho, the fans player of the year for 2024. Well done.
Well done to Kama Billiard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final 3 awards that celebrate the 3 most outstanding players in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. Who will it be? Who will be crowned the Footballer of the Year for season 2024? We'll find out momentarily. And to present the next set of awards, would like to invite forward our guest of honor. That is Mr. Manmutsira, the Group Chief Marketing Officer of Zim Papers. Would like to invite forward the Delta Beverages Marketing Director, Mr. Irmai Zorewa, as well as the Chairman of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League, the Honorable Farai Jere, MP. So the moment that we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, just 3 envelopes remain. Just 3 names. 3 winners, Barry.
3 winners, 3 among many, 1 to rule them all. We'll start with our second runner-up, Footballer of the Year for 2024. Our second runner-up will be announced by Irmai Muzorewa, the Marketing Director of Delta Beverages.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Kama Billiard.
Our second runner-up for 2024 from Yada, Kama Billiard.
Let's put our hands, ladies and gentlemen, for the second runner-up, Kama Billiard of Yada Football Club.
Congratulations to Kama Billiard, second runner-up, Soccer Star of the Year 2024. What a season, what a time. to be alive. All right. We're going to let the celebrations die down and Kama to take his place once again. Ladies and gentlemen, second runner-up, Kama Billiot. And now, Mike, our first runner-up to be announced by Honorable Faraji.
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The first runner-up is Linoth Chisepe Chikua.
Linoth Chikua of Highlanders, the first runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, to add to his top goal scorer award. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Linoth Chikua. 17 goals scored, powering him to second place.
And what I loved about this year's top goal scorer race, it was so tight, so close throughout the season. But right at the end, just like Max Verstappen.
That hat trick. He pulled away with that hat trick.
Linoth just pulled away.
Closed
right
the door.
At the end.
And of course, we got members from the Highlanders family. Your teammate Ariel Sivanda, your chairman, is there. We got Modern Ngwenya. And Shibomirai.
Ah, Modern.
What a character. And those, of course, are the characters that illuminate the game that we love so much. The beautiful game as we play it here in Zimbabwe. Big round of applause to Linoth, and an even bigger round of applause to Modern Ngwenya. Just one more award remaining, and of course, this one recognizes the finest player in the land, and we are going to ask our guest of honor to make the announcement for the Footballer of the Year season 2024.
Before I announce it, can we please all stand to respect our new Soccer Star of the Year award? Are we all up? Are the cameras ready? Are we ready? Walter Tatenda Musona.
Walter Musona, ladies and gentlemen, your Footballer of the Year season 2024. Straight out of the champions, Simba Bota. Their captain, Walter Musona, celebrating an outstanding season. A season in which Walter Musona scored decisive goals that powered the Simba Bota to a maiden league title. Celebrated, of course, by the Simba Bota family. His coach there, a warm embrace with Tonderai Stanza Ndiraya. He is the best in the land, ladies and gentlemen. The finest player in Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Walter Tatenda Musona.
And of course, Mike, Walter Musona joins an elite group of players who have won this accolade twice.
Absolutely, of course, in recent times, Rodwo Chinyengetere bagging it twice with FC Platinum. Peter Lovu won it a couple of times as well.
He did. Stanley Ndunduma
Won it a couple of times as well. So he joins that rather illustrious list of players who've bagged this accolade at least twice. Is Walter Musona, a modern-day legend of our game, ladies and gentlemen. The second time he wins the Footballer of the Year award.
Amongst the ranks of the likes of George Shire, who have won this accolade multiple times.
And we're going to invite, of course, Walter befittingly to say a few words as we thank our presentation party. You're going to have pictures, but we thank you. It's now for Walter.
Good evening, everyone. I don't have much to say. I just want to thank God for blessing me with this talent. I also want to thank the club president, Dr. Simba Bota, my coach, and also my teammates for helping me achieving this. I also want to thank the Simba Bota fans from Shamba, my family for the support, and I'm hoping to continue working hard like what I did this season. I thank you so much.
Walter Musona, ladies and gentlemen, the finest footballer for 2024. We're going to call upon Kama Billiat and Linus Chukua to join him on stage with your accolades, the first and second runner-up, so that we can get a picture with the top three. You may go ahead and take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Gaucho, Linus. As soon as the Simba Bota family is done.
If you haven't sat down, I would invite you to kindly take your seats.
Well done, well done. Our soccer star will now be joined by the first and second runner-up in this year's 2024 Footballer of the Year Awards. All right, go ahead, gentlemen.
Let's go ahead, Kama and Linus. Let's join Walter.
Your top three, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your soccer star of the year, Walter Musona. First runner-up, Linus Chukua. Second runner-up, Kama Billiat. Congratulations and well done, gentlemen.
Well, Barry, it's almost it. I think the awards are over. We've done the needful. The finest footballers in the land have been recognized, and the curtain is slowly coming down on what has been an exciting season in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League for season 2024. But we are, of course, left looking forward to the traditional curtain raiser, the Castle Challenge Cup.
The Castle Challenge Cup, which will take place either in Harare or in Shamba, wherever it is. We will be there.
We will be there, and of course, we already know who will take part in that cup. It's going to be an absolute barn burner. It will be the champions, Simba Bota, taking on the winners of the Chibuko Super Cup, that is Dynamos, Dile, Hainangozi, Chazunguza.
Siananayo. Timbari. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude our official proceedings, allow us to call upon the Chief Executive Officer of the Premier Soccer League, Mr. Kennedy Ndebele, who will now come and give the closing remarks. A big round of applause for the PSL CEO, Kenny Ndebele. Could we move the platform to the center?
Kennedy has demanded that the platform comes to the center. He's holding a big red file, so ladies and gentlemen, we could be here until midnight.
Also, Kenny insists that we stay where we are until he dismisses us.
Now we will stand. We'll give you a
Either
guard
side.
of honor.
Either side, yes.
But before you start, I just want to say, Kenny used to be a very loud and boisterous Manchester United supporter. Insufferable. He's very quiet nowadays.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know there are people who are enjoying the sponsor's product. We are getting there. So I would like to thank Barry Madoda.
It works.
And Mike.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's the same.
Can we take our leave?
No, you look alike. The guest of honor, Zim Peppers Group Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Tapua Mandimutsire. I would like to thank you for gracing this occasion. The Minister of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture representatives, the SRC Acting Director General, Mr. Sebastian Karika. Thank you for hosting, attending this function. The SRC Directors and Management, the ZIFA Normalization Committee Chairman, Mr. Lincoln Mtasa, the ZIFA Normalization Committee members here present. My sister is here, the Chief Executive Officer of the Zimbabwe Football Association. Thank you for gracing this occasion. The Beverages Marketing Director, Mr. Mzorewa Irimai, and the Delta Beverages General Management Committee, Delta Beverages Executive and Management, the Premier Soccer League Chairman, Honorable Farai Jere, MP, the Premier Soccer League Board of Governors here present, the Premier Soccer League Club representatives here present, the conveners and selectors of the Kaslaga Premier Soccer League Awards, members of the football fraternity, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again. As we come to the close of this momentous occasion, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the Premier Soccer League family. Tonight we have celebrated excellence in Zimbabwean football, and none of this would have been possible without the collective effort and support of all key stakeholders. I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our sponsors, Delta Beverages, for their unwavering commitment and support over the many years. I think we have done close to 3,000 matches, and we are proud that of these 99% have been successful, kicked off on time, 1,500 hours if it was 1,500 hours. Your partnership has been the foundation of our success, enabling us to continue growing and showcasing the best of Zimbabwean football. To the football fans, thank you for your passion, energy, and dedication. You are the heartbeat of this league, and your unwavering support inspires players and teams to give their best week in and week out. To the media, including our broadcasting partners, through the guest of honor, the Zimbabwe Television Network, ZTN, and ZBC, thank you for taking our football to every corner of the country. Your coverage ensures that the passion and the excitement of our league reach fans far and wide, fostering a deep connection with the game. To our PSL clubs and club sponsors, your efforts in ensuring football is played at the highest level are commendable. The quality of competition this season has been a testament to your commitment and hard work. To the players and the technical teams, your efforts on the pitch inspire fans and elevate the quality of our game. We are deeply grateful to the PSL Sports Medicine Committee and the PSL team doctors for the tireless work throughout the season. Your dedication to the health and well-being of players ensures the highest standards of care, allowing the league to thrive. A special thank you to the Zimbabwe Football Association, the Sports and Recreation Commission, and the Ministry of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture for your guidance and support during the season. I would also like to thank the panel of voters, which includes the media professionals, PSL club coaches, captains, for taking the time to carefully evaluate and cast their votes throughout the season. Additionally, our heartfelt thanks go to the panel of experts whose guidance and expertise have been crucial to upholding the credibility and the integrity of the selection process. To the hardworking Premier Soccer League staff, thank you for your dedication and effort throughout the season. Behind every successful campaign lies your tireless work and commitment. As we celebrate the achievements of the 2024 season, let us look forward to an even more successful 2025. Together, we'll continue to elevate Zimbabwean football to new heights. Finally, to everyone who contributed to making the season and tonight's event a success, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. May you all have a joyful and restful holiday. Last and least, I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a better future. Thank you.
The CEO of the Casalaga Premier Soccer League, Kennedy Ndebele, with our vote of thanks. And with that, we come to the end of the official proceedings, Barry. But there's the small matter of a bit of a celebration at the end, courtesy of Casalaga.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement for you. There is draft beer available. On tap, no tickets required, under the Casalaga Black Label and Zambezi brands. So please give it a try and keep going as long as you can. But as was said earlier, drink responsibly.
I think Abando Pachaona Vano Kasha. Because it's free. But again, let's make sure we get home. I think that's the important thing.
That's the important thing.
After the cashering is done, let's make sure that we all get home. Drive to get home alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more piece of business. We have a small token of appreciation for our guest of honor, Mr. Tapua Mandutsira of Zim Papers. If you could come forward, ladies, if you could bring the token of appreciation for our guest of honor for spending this time with us. And also for the support that Zim Papers has given to the game for so many years, from the very first day that football was kicked in the top tier of domestic football to this day. Zim Papers has been by our side, and so we want to thank you. And on behalf of Delta Beverages, we certainly do say thanks for spending this time with us and presiding over this affair. Mike, I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. And so from Mike and I, have a very Merry Christmas. May God richly bless you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Manande, out.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the party continues tonight as we celebrate the stars. The band on stage goes by the name In Total Band, and may I invite you to join the party. If you can be on your feet, if you can put on your dancing shoes tonight as we celebrate the stars. And it's coming together with the castle tonight. Party people, ahoy! Party people, oh yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, In Total, let's do this. Are you there? You can be on your feet now. Tutanga kumarana we can dance together to this one. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Everybody.
Hello, I'm Dr. Anes Sumachamir.